Hello, my name is Steve, and I got a package in the mail today from APBA. And this is the package I got. I haven't opened it yet. As you can tell, it's still taped. I've got scissors out to go through the tape. And this is an order I placed on my way to the 2024 Shoeless Joe Jackson APBA tournament in Greenville, South Carolina, which was last weekend. I think I was the last player to enter. And I was actually fortunate enough to make the playoffs. So I've got stickers for my box, and I have stickers for my envelopes. And this is a box. I got these from some company in Ohio. I'd have to look it up. It's been since we lived at our old house when I ordered a thing of boxes. And this should be the 1989 new baseball set that they're releasing. So let's see what we got here. Oh, we got our invoice. Okay, there's my invoice. That's good. And I think this is the envelope where I had the money. That I paid for the. Oh. This is nice.
What is it?
It's a check.
Is it your paycheck?
Yes. I'll let you have that.
Thank you. I like getting paycheck.
Here's my envelopes, which I'm excited about. And make sure it has California instead of Anaheim. Let's see here.
Anaheim in California?
Yes, it has California. Well, California was changed their name to Anaheim like in 93 or something. And then here are the cards. So let me go through this. And this is one of the sets I've really been looking forward to because I think I can't remember if it was this year or the following year where Eckersley had a really good year with the A's. But I remember the A's beat the Giants in the World Series, and we were actually sitting over there eating dinner at the dining room table when the earthquake happened. So.
Oh, where the library is now?
No, over there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm not going to I'll put my stickers on the envelope in a little bit, but I just want to look at some cards here. I'm particularly interested in the A's because the A's had a pretty good year. Minnesota, New York, and Oakland might have come. Yeah, they came right after New York. So
we should have probably tested that microphone out to make sure it was.
Oh yeah.
Sounding okay before we did this. Because a lot of times you got to hook it in different spots so you don't get too much breathing sound.
Oh, well, I'm trying not to breathe.
We want you to breathe. Breathe,
yeah,
Daddy, breathe.
I know. Okay. So here's Oakland. Like I said, I wanted to know how Eckersley's card was. There's Billy Bean, who I believe ended up becoming the GM, and now he's the president of the Oakland A's, I believe. Let's see here. Canseco had He must have been hurt some that year, but he's got a couple 10s, couple 1s, 5 and a 6. That's a pretty good card. Let's see here. Eckersley is an A&C KZZ, so that is a very good card. And he had 3 walks all year and 58 innings pitch, thus the double Z. Guy goes an 8. Ricky Henderson had 77 stolen bases. He's got 1, 2, 3 asterisk at 14s, so that's pretty good. Rick Honeycutt from, as you can see, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hang on, I can't get him.
Oh.
Trying to get focused in. Oh, I see.
Yeah, he lived next door to one of the best players I coached when I was coaching basketball, at least at the middle school level. He ended up scoring over 2,000 points in high school. He was a real good player. We have Carney Lansford. He had a pretty good year. Mark McGuire, he only hit 231, but he hit 33 home runs and 480 at-bats. He got 2 1s. A lot of 14s. It's not a bad card. Matt Moore's an A. Dave Parker had a good card. He had 15677. That's pretty good. Let's see. Tony Phillips hit 262 with a 345 on base, and he's a 7 at second base. Let's see here. Dave Stewart is an A. YZ. And Bob Welch is a B. Y. He doesn't have a Z, he's just a BY. Seems like they had another A pitcher in here. Let me flip through because I skipped. Now, Chris Bando, that is Sal Bando's brother. And when he played with the Cleveland Indians AA team here in Chattanooga in 1979, I believe, Chris Bando, Joe Charbonneau, and Sal Rendy went back to back home runs at a game I was at Ingalls Stadium. That was a lot of fun. Let's see here. Storm Davis is a B with no letters to go with it. Let's see. I forgot they had Glenn Hubbard. He did not have a good year. He hit 198. Stan Javier, he has a 007, and then he has an 11 at 15, which isn't bad. Let me see here. Mike Moore. He's an AX. So Mike Moore, probably Dave Welch and Dave Stewart, or Bob Welch and Dave Stewart are their starters. The only one with the Z is Dave Stewart, but they do have 2 A's and a B. They actually have a couple B's. So that's pretty good. Let's see. I know the Cubs had a good year. Let's see what the Cubs had. There's Atlanta. I think the Cubs are right after Atlanta.
Reflux.
Yeah, we just had pulled pork with pinto beans and seasoned fries for supper, and it was really good.
You had seasoned fries.
Well, yeah. Let's see. The Cubs, Bilecki's a BY. Andre Dawson had 21 home runs. He's got a 1 and 3 zeros and a 10 on 15. Sean Dunston is a 9 at shortstop. Mark Grace has 3 zeros, 2 sevens, and 2 10s at 15 and 25. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, they have Les Lancaster as a reliever. He's an A and C XZ. That's pretty good. Greg Maddux is a BYZ. That was before he was really, really good. Ryan Sandberg has 1 4 5 7 and 2 10s. So that's 6 hit numbers. He's a 9 at second base. Scotty Sanderson is a CYZ. Always liked him. Rick Sutcliffe is a CYZ. So they might have 2 B's and a C as far as starting. Mitch Williams is a AXW, which is probably why they traded into the Phillies. Okay. And I want to look at the Giants, who are probably near the back. There's San Diego. Okay. Let's see. Steve Bedrosian is a BX. Jeff Brantley is a DC YZ. I forgot Brett Butler played with the Giants, but he was with the Giants that year. He has a 0 0 7 7 11 and 10, so he's got 6 hit numbers. Ernie Camacho, I believe he played with the Lookouts when they were in the Indians organization, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was he hit a batter, the batter charged him, and he did like a flying kick at the guy as he charged the mound. He was insane. At least that's who I think it was. That was Ernie Camacho from Salinas, California. Could be. Will Clark. Wow, he's got a 1, 2, 3 zeros, 2 sevens, and a 10 at 15. So that's 7 hit numbers. That's pretty good. Dave Dravecki, I think that's when he came back and broke his arm. I can't remember if that was, I think that was the second time. Scott Gereltz, he's a AYZ. That's pretty good. Bob Nepper was a DR. That's not very good. Mike Krukow was a C. That's not very good either. Mike Lacoste is a CA. So I guess he started 18 games and pitched in 45, so he relieved in 27. Craig Lefferts he's a reliever. He's a BYZ. And yeah, Kevin Mitchell. He's an outfield 1, but he has 2 1s, 2 5s, and a 6. And then he's got 4 8s, 2 9s. He has a 9 on 35. And So that's pretty good. He hit 47 home runs that year. So that's pretty good. And they had Keith Obergefell. I didn't remember that either. He's got 2 zeros and 3 sevens. Rick Russell, he's a BYZ. That's pretty good. Don Robinson is a C double Z. They had Chris Spire on that team. He had to be near retiring because he was born in 1950, so he was 39. And he never could hit very well. But he does have 3 sixes. So, get a runner on third and pinch hit with him. Let's see. Robbie Thompson's a second baseman, 9. He has 3 zeros and then 2 tens on 15 and 25. He hit 241, which isn't that great. Jose Uribe, he's a shortstop, 9. Matt Williams, he has 2 1s, 2 6s. He only played in 84 games, but he did hit 18 home runs. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to think who else I would want to look at. Oh, the Red Sox. I think they played the Red Sox that year in the playoffs. So I'm basically just looking at the playoff teams. And when I was making my stickers, I was kind of surprised that the Orioles had a winning record that season, because I remember 88 was the year they started off 0-21. Okay. Let's see. Mike Bodeker's a CY. Wade Boggs has 0, 6, 6, 3 sevens. So he has 6 hit numbers. That's pretty good. He had a 430 on base percentage. Olcan Boyd was a C. Ellis Burks, he's a 146 with a 7 on 22 and 11 and a 10 on 15 and 25, and also a 10 on 51. That's pretty good. Clemens was a BXY. So let's see if anybody else. I can't remember. It seemed like they had another good pitcher, and I can't remember who it was. They had Dennis Lamp as a reliever. He was an AYZ in 112 innings. Jim Rice had 3 home runs, so he must have been near the end of the line. He would have been 36 that year. They had Lee Smith. He was a BKX as a reliever. And Bob Stanley was a CZ. I don't think they had any other pitchers that were even a B, so let me see what Clemens' record was. He was 17 and 11. I'm pretty sure that's who they played in the playoffs, the A's. So, well, anyway, that's my latest acquisition from APBA, and I'm looking forward to sleeving these up, putting them in the envelopes, and maybe rolling a game or two with them. So thanks a lot, and have a good day.